Well, I want to welcome
Hi.
the Salty Old Marine. Did I get it right?
Loud, though.
The Salty Old Marine. You got a little background noise going on here. Okay.
Yeah, we got some background noise.
How's it going, sir? We want to welcome you to our channel.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
Ooh.
Sir, what do you have to say? First of all, we want you to see what your comments as far as what Raider is saying right there. You know, he's on the channel because that's one of the first things we want to cover.
Take me to school. I'm humbled. Go.
Okay. Well, first of all, I started seeing all these YouTube videos. I mean, a lot of them, right? And they're all basically saying the same thing. The sky's falling, and they're coming after all your DBQs from way back then. So I tried to find out what the actual facts were, and I found the congressional hearing, and I listened to the testimony of Mr. James Smith II, and I read the transcript, and I went through it line by line, and I tried to make sure I understood what was happening. And I think a lot of this stemmed from a mistake that Mr. Smith made during his testimony. He was asked by the chairman whether or not a language model was going to be used to look at the previous DBQs. And he said yes, but then he said, we're developing a tool called Power BI, which is business intelligence, and we're going to use it against our over 1 million previous private DBQs going back to 2010. And we're going to use it to build a model. And I looked very carefully for where he would say, and we're going to reprocess all those claims looking for fraud so that we can then turn them over to the OIG for further investigation. And he did not say that. I can't find a single instance of anyone saying that. Now, I work in information technology. I've done it for over 30 years. I have multiple certifications in AI, and I work with it every single day. I'm not trying to pat myself on the back here, but I think it is reasonable to say that I'm an AI SME. I know what I'm talking about. As far as AI goes, maybe not VA stuff, but definitely AI. What I believe they're saying is if they're going to be using AI, a large language model, they're going to have to train it. And the only way you can train it is to turn it loose on a database that is similar to what you're going to be looking for in the future. So by giving it these scanned private DBQs to look at and letting it train itself on those and telling it then basically you have to teach it to filter what might be fraudulent versus what is definitely not fraudulent. And then you can use it for future exams and say, okay, when we get these DBQs in, our AI can very, very quickly scan something that could be potentially fraudulent, meaning it has those flags that we've all talked about, like it has signs of alteration, or the signature block is incorrect, or the DBQ is from more than 100 miles away, yet he claims to have had an in-person exam, and that sort of thing. So I really don't think that they're going to be going back after old DBQs on closed claims. In fact, I don't think the VA has the manpower to do that or the desire.
Now, I want Raider you to say something, but my question, bro, thank you for bringing your expertise in AI. My question to you is, do you think that the devil is in the details, that anything outside of the program being used, that they have some memorandum that they might have an agenda in using it? And why are they targeting, just like in my statement here, should all public DBQs be viewed with suspicion? Why won't they just go over all DBQs, whether they are done CMP exam DBQs or done by a private doctor? What do you think the reason is? They just think they're inherently that private doctor DBQs should be viewed with suspicion?
I think that the risk is that private DBQs are more susceptible to that type of fraud. Those DBQ mills that we've all talked about, right? So even when a veteran has the best intentions and is honest and clear about what they want, if they're going to one of these DBQ mill generators, they might get something that is flagged as potential fraud, even though they are not, in fact, trying to submit a fraudulent DBQ. So it does put them at risk, but I believe that risk will be going forward, not looking backwards.